So, how do you sell on Instagram without feeling salesy? My name is Libby Rothschild, founder of Dietitian Boss. I show dietitians all over the world how to go from zero to creating a six-figure virtual business by using social media strategies that work. Feeling salesy is something that so many of you tell me is a concern, and it's holding you back from making more impact and growing your virtual business. So I want to break down some myths and help you make progress so that you can actually grow your business without those mental blocks that are really getting in your way. The best way to not feel salesy is to market effectively. When you show the transformation of your market or your ideal client, right, the person that you're helping, when you show that in your content on Instagram, on social media, then you're naturally attracting people to come to you. And selling is easy when people come to you ready to buy. So the question is, how do you get people ready to buy? And that's what I do. That's the crux of what I teach you in that step-by-step basic marketing and showing the solution and the outcome in your content on Instagram to attract people to come to you. Tip 1, learn how to market. When you market effectively and strategically, you're going to attract clients to come to you naturally, and you don't have to worry about selling or cold calling or prospecting, meaning you're not going to them, they're coming to you. And when you market effectively, you have people coming to you ready to buy. The best indicator of the most effective marketing on social media is when you have people who are lining up in your DMs or they're applying to work with you and they're already wanting to say yes before you even talk to them. That is the gold standard of the best way that you can market. You know your marketing is working when that's what happens. Let me break down a story for you so that you have a little more context. My past client, Amy Gayanati from Australia, went from about $9,000 a month in her business to $16,000 in under 6 months by applying my framework. So what Amy did is she honed in on her message, she niched down and got more clear with the problem that she's solving for her market, and then she translated that beautifully into her marketing efforts on Instagram and was able to double her revenue. So let me explain. The problem that Amy solves is helping women who have hypothalamic amenorrhea get their period back so that they can fall pregnant. Problem: can't become pregnant. Solution: increase calories, decrease exercise. Outcome: getting their period back and falling pregnant. So once we dialed that in and got really clear with the problem, solution, and outcome that Amy provides for her clients, she's able to translate that into her marketing efforts on a very regular, consistent basis and attract more women to come to her, and then she provides the solution for them. She's helped dozens of women get their periods back and fall pregnant, and I know she's just getting started. My second tip is to add value to your ideal client, and you do this by showing up regularly. And if you follow me on social media, you see I'm always talking about show your face. In fact, you can use the hashtag show your face and tag me for accountability. When you add value by talking about your ideal client and the problem that she struggles with on a regular basis, you are becoming a resource for her. And again, selling is natural and easy when you market effectively. And so what I mean by that is your efforts when you do show up should be focused. So you're not just showing up to show up, you're showing up with a specific objective in mind, and that's relating to your ideal client. What does she want to hear? What does she want to see? And how can you relate with what she's thinking? And it's much easier to do that when you've already outlined the demographics, pains, and dreams of your ideal client. And that's the work we do together in my group program. I help you get really clear, just like what Amy Gayanati did, with what the problem is that your ideal client has, the solution that you offer, and the transformation you provide to get her the result that she's paid you for. Now, when you can do that in your marketing, and then when you can get clients who pay you and you can showcase that result time and time again, then selling is just natural. Selling isn't hard work when you've set yourself up for success with a strategic marketing plan. My third tip is be consistent. Consistency pays off because your market, your ideal client, they want to do business with another person and they want to see that you're showing up and that you exist. They also want to know that as a resource that you're putting out content regularly, not just sometimes. So in order for you to show up and be a resource consistently, you're going to have to really know what they want to see and think so that you can solve their problems and be a better resource for them. I've got a great example of past client Ryan Kipping of Prenatal Nutritionist. So when we started working together, Ryan launched her membership, and she had asked me a few questions about really cleaning up her marketing with Instagram. And she had told me, all these moms have all these questions, right? What's the best, most effective way for me to drive traffic? And I had explained to her that if you're able to take what they want and consistently answer it for them, and we discuss what medium and how to do it, and you are the resource, and when you do that regularly, not just once a month, but you can find a system that works, that gets them excited, that's going to help you drive more traffic and get more sales. And so Ryan did that and exceeded her goal of membership enrollment. She wanted 200 members in the first 2 weeks, and she got 300 members in the first 2 weeks. And I believe she did that because her marketing efforts were more consistent and strategic, and she decided to not just show up randomly or haphazardly, but to show up very regularly and be a resource for their specific needs, and do so in a way via stories and lives that she can help one to many and not just answer one-off questions in DMs. And you can do that too. The best way for you to find a system that can be the most effective in your marketing is for you to get started. Show up regularly. Get really clear with your ideal client. And remember that sales isn't salesy when you focus on marketing first. Because when you attract clients to come to you because you're visible and you're solving their problem, sales is a natural next step in progression to provide your client with the solution and the transformation that they need to improve their quality of life. Now, if you're looking for step-by-step support of how you can connect these dots, problem, solution, and outcome, and then translate this into your marketing, I invite you to apply to my group program where I show dietitians all over the world how to go from zero to creating a 6-figure virtual business following my proven methodology.